If you're thinking about taking your kids to Japan, you might be wondering one thing. Is Japan actually good for families? The short answer is absolutely yes, arguably one of the best family destinations in the world. But here's what most people don't realize before they go. Japan isn't just a trip, it's an experience that blends futuristic cities, hands on cultural moments, incredible food, and some of the safest travel conditions you'll ever find. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the best family activities in Japan, how to plan your trip, and the tips that make everything smoother when traveling with kids. And stick around because I'll also share a few underrated spots most tourists miss that kids absolutely love. So, why does Japan work for families? That's a great question. Let's start with the big picture. Japan is one of the safest countries in the world. That alone changes everything when you're traveling with children. You want safety. You can walk through busy districts like Shibuya at night and still feel comfortable. You can take trains across cities without worrying about logistics and chaos, and you'll quickly notice something else. Everything is organized, clean, and incredibly efficient. But beyond safety, Japan is just fun for kids. There are vending machines everywhere, themed restaurants, anime culture, interactive museums, robots, high speed trains, and food that even picky eaters usually enjoy. The key is this: Japan keeps kids engaged the entire time. So, if you're a first time going to Japan, before we jump into fun activities, you need a few practical tips. First, transportation. Japan's train system is world class. Most families use a mix of bullet trains and local subways. If you're moving between cities like Tokyo and Kyoto and Osaka, planning your routes ahead of time makes things even smoother. Second, do you use cash or card? Well, Japan is modern, but some places still prefer cash. Always keep some yen on hand, especially for smaller restaurants and shops. Third, the etiquette. Japan is very respectful. Teach kids simple things like not talking loudly on trains, not eating while walking in most places, being polite in public spaces. It's a great way to introduce kids to a new culture in a meaningful way. Now, what are some Tokyo family highlights? Tokyo is usually where most family trips begin, and honestly, it feels like stepping into the future. One of the biggest highlights is Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea. Disney Sea especially is unique to Japan and often ranked as one of the best theme parks in the world. It's immersive, detailed, and perfect for younger kids as well as teens. Next up, there's Team Lab and Planets or Team Lab Borderless. These are interactive digital art museums where kids don't just look at exhibits, they walk through them, touch them, and become part of the experience. Then you've got neighborhoods like Shibuya for famous crossing, Harajuku for colorful street fashion and treats. There's also Akihabara for gaming and anime culture. And here's a tip: even simple things like riding the Yamanote line loop, you can feel exciting for kids because it connects so many iconic areas. Food in Tokyo is also surprisingly kid friendly. Ramen, sushi trains, pancakes, and themed cafes make every meal feel like an adventure. Now, there's Kyoto culture experiences that you'll want to enjoy. Let me slow it down a bit. Kyoto is where families experience traditional Japan. This is where you'll find temples, shrines, gardens, and peaceful bamboo forests. One of the most memorable experiences is the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Walking through towering bamboo paths feel almost like another world, and kids tend to find it magical. Another great experience is dressing up in kimono for a family photo walk. Many rental shops offer kid-sized options too. You can also visit Fushimi Inari Shrine with its endless red gates. Traditional tea ceremonies, some are kid-friendly versions as well. There's historic districts like Gion. Kyoto is less fast-paced than Tokyo, which makes it a nice respite for families. Now, Osaka Fun and food adventures are everywhere. If Tokyo is futuristic, Kyoto is cultural, Osaka is pure energy and food. This city is known for being more relaxed and playful, which makes it perfect for kids. Start with Osaka Aquarium Kyukan, one of the largest aquariums in the world. Kids love the massive whale sharks and underwater tunnels. Then head to Universal Studios Japan. The park is a huge hit with families thanks to Super Nintendo World, Harry Potter areas, and seasonal attractions. And then there's Dotonbori. This is where Osaka really shines. Bright lights, giant food signs, street performers, and endless street food. Then there are wonderful and delicious sweet treats everywhere. Even picky eaters will find something they love here. Kid-friendly hidden gems are all over the place. Let's talk about places most tourists miss. First, there's Ueno Park in Tokyo. It has museums, a zoo, playgrounds, and wide open spaces perfect for letting kids run around after busy city days. Second, Nara, just outside Kyoto. Nara is famous for its friendly deer that bow to visitors. Kids absolutely love feeding them. Of course, be careful. Third, Odaiba in Tokyo Bay. This area has futuristic malls, a great Gundam statue, beaches, and interactive museums. It feels like a mini entertainment city. These spots give you balance between sightseeing and downtime, which is key when traveling with kids. So here's a few practical tips. Let's make your trip smoother. First, let's talk about jet lag. Japan is a long flight for most travelers. Try adjusting sleep schedules a few days before you go and plan a light first day. Second, pack smart. Bring comfortable shoes. You will walk more than you expect, at least 15 to 20,000 steps a day in major cities. Third, budgeting. Japan can be affordable or expensive depending on your choices. You can balance high-end experiences with simple, convenient store meals, which are actually surprisingly good. Fourth, planning your pace. Don't overpack your itinerary. One major activity per day is often perfect for families. Kids need downtime in between the excitement. And of course, parents, you know that. So here's some final thoughts, and I have an action step for you. Japan is one of those destinations that stays with you long after you leave. The lights of Tokyo, the traditions of Kyoto, and the energy of Osaka all come together to create a trip that feels both exciting and meaningful. If you plan it right, it's not just a vacation, it's a family memory you'll talk about for years. And if you want help planning your Japan trip, finding the right hotels and flights, and building a family-friendly itinerary, go to travelmationwilliam.com or email me at williamcampbell@travelmation.net. You can also check the description below for helpful resources on travel, and I can help you design a trip that fits your family, your budget, and your travel style, so you don't have to figure it out all alone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.